What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Crazy Hillbilly. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and share them videos as much as you can. Today's video is going to be about Ohio's Stand Your Ground law and when it was in effect, when they did it, and non-lethal and lethal ammo. But we're doing a new camera today, which is, well, new to the channel anyway, and we're trying to figure out, this is the video to do it so we can, before we go out and take it out in the field, and we want to get used to it first, but it is what it is. So we're going to go over the Stand Your Ground. I know a lot of people don't know about that. Ohio, Mike DeWine, he did put it in effect of 2021, Stand Your Ground law. It's a castle doctrine, if that's another word that you guys are familiar with. But I don't know 100% about the Castle Doctrine and the Stand Your Ground law. In different states, it's different things. Like in Ohio and Kentucky and other states, they're Stand Your Ground, and other places is Castle law.
King of the Castle, too.
King of the Castle?
Yeah.
I never heard of that. I just heard
King
the
of the
Castle law.
Castle.
But we're going to go over a few things today for people that really don't know what that Stand Your Ground law is and what's it about and stuff like that. I mean, they're picky about, if they take you to court, they're going to bring up, I'm reading off a paper because I wrote it down too. I wanted to do as much information of it as I could. They're going to ask you three things, and the Stand Your Ground law in Ohio is it your fault? They'll bring that up. Your lawyers, they're going to try to do everything that they can to arrest you because you stood your ground. The number one is it your fault? Did you have a legit belief that your life was in danger to stand your ground? And the third is, Ohio's option is that to stand your ground, you have to try to retreat first, which I really don't see that. And you know what I mean? It's like backing a dog up in a corner. You can only poke a dog or a bear so many times they're going to attack you. But in humans, you start picking a fight with like 17-1, I'm going to pull something out and start stabbing or start shooting somebody. I ain't going to stand around and wait for that bullshit to happen. I mean, but that's, if you're in court, that's what they're going to do. They're going to try to make you out to be the bad guy in the scenario. And that, just like that boy, he was walking in that protest, and then people started attacking him, and he had his AR on him, and what the hell was his name now? And he shot these dudes with his AR, and they wanted to put him in jail, but he was standing his ground. He was about to have some serious bodily injury, and that's another way to stand your ground, to use it. Self-defense is what they're going to call it, but you have your choice to either use non-lethal or lethal weapons or ammo. And that's what I was going to bring up today in this video, is the lethal and the non-lethal ammo. And but yeah, Ohio's law came out in 2021, and you have a right to for defense of yourself, another person, in your home, and in your car. If you never heard of that, yeah, but that Stand Your Ground law, it's for your car too. If you're in your car, it's the same way, pretty much like your house. You stand your ground, and you can't invite somebody in your car and then start shooting them. I mean, you're going to go to jail for sure for that. And it's just for self-defense, basically. So you guys got to be careful out there on how you use this Stand Your Ground law and your Castle Doctrine. You don't want to go to jail because you thought Jimmy down the street can just break in your house and do whatever he wants and get away with it, which he can until he puts your life in jail. I mean, you don't want to go to jail. Let's put it that way. What do you think?
Yeah, that's true.
How you like my cup? Ain't that slick? I didn't fart, my asshole blew you a kiss. But yeah, let's go over some non-lethal ammo. We picked this up the other day. See, like I was going over a couple of my buddies, a couple of my friends. Yes, I do have them. Somebody breaks into my home, I'm going to use deadly ammo on them. I want them to feel the pain of breaking down my door, because I'm going to have to put that damn thing back up. I don't want to do it. I want it as it was. I want chunks to come off when I'm pulling that trigger. But there's other ammo out there too. If you don't want to take somebody's life for self-defense, they came up with the rubberized ammo for like these. This is a 20 gauge ammo. Now I'll take it out of the box so you can see it. But it has 2 balls in it. If you can see on the side, it has 2 balls in it. And it shoots, this one here shoots, I think it's 900 feet per second with rubber balls. Here, I'll take this out. Well, this one here is the same. So, I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like a slug in there, but it ain't really a slug. It's 2 rubber balls. One there and one there.
It still hurt.
Oh, it would hurt like a son of a bitch. But they're really light. Feel how light they are.
Here's what they look like up close.
Closer up. Yeah, they're 20 gauge double ball.
All them are rubber, buddy.
And they'll deter you. I don't know what will deter you most. The sound or getting hit with like balls. I mean, everybody's been hit with paintballs before. And it stings. But yeah, the rubber balls, if you break into mine, it ain't gonna be rubber balls. It's gonna be 1 ounce of lead going, they're flying through the air, hitting you, slugs. But yeah, that's one deterrent for self-defense. And here's a 12 gauge. It's 1 single rubber pellet in there, and it goes 600 feet per second. 12 gauge. It's like, if you can see it, it's like from there to there. But yeah, 600 feet per second with a rubber projectile. I mean, we're going to have to take this out in the field and test it out against chickens or turkey or something. It has to be thawed, because I want to, and out of the bag. Because if I use this, me myself, if I use that for a self-defense, I'm going to forehead them. I'm not going to shoot them in the body or in the legs or something like that. It's going to be in the arms or in the forehead or in the face. I want them to feel that. I want them to knock out. I mean, I couldn't find any bean bags. I've been hearing a lot about the bean bags too. But I don't know, man. It's like I said, it's a non-lethal. It's non-lethal. They're pretty cool. They're fun to shoot. Well, we're going to go check them out in the field here in another video. And here's another kind of ammo for a 20 gauge that Billy has in his gun case for people that break in. This is a 3-inch 20 gauge rifled slug. That's what's going to go shooting through my guns. I got like 5 12 gauges in the gun case, and every one of them has slugs in them, lead slugs. I don't use non-lethal. Like I said, you break in here, you're gonna feel your pain. But yeah, that's a 3-inch, the slugs. Yeah, man, I know on deer, that's a 3/4 ounce. But in deers, man, it tears them up. You can imagine shooting against humans that try to break in your house, being stupid, you know what I mean? And here's another. This is what I got all 5 12 gauges I have loaded up in my gun case, if I can open it up. These things are the 1 ounce slugs, 2 3/4. And I got the AR-12 in there, and it's loaded up with the 3-inch slugs. But yeah, that's. What would you use yourself personally? Would you use the non-lethal or the lethal?
I ain't using the non-lethal.
You wouldn't.
They were getting bird shot.
I see. I don't know.
You're going with pumpkin balls. I'm going with bird shot. It'll really hurt.
Yeah, but you got like 75 BBs going at you. When you got this 1 ounce slug, it's going to tear flesh and bone and everything out of you.
They can pull one pumpkin ball out. it's gonna be hell pulling 75 BBs out.
Right. But the next deterrent that I got that I might load up into my, if you guys remember, my little Bertha, I'm going to put this in my Bertha. This is the double op buck. It has 9 pellets. It looks just like regular birdshot, but it's the 9 pellets in there. 2 3/4 inch. This shoots, wow, 1320 feet, 1325 feet per second. And the slugs that I use on the rest of my other 12 gauges, that's 1600 feet per second. So it's going to go in one side and right out the other.
Are you going by the stats on a box?
Yeah, the stats on the box. We'll have to take these out in the field with a chronograph. It's not like religion. You can't believe everything you read on the box. But yes, that's pretty much what rounds it up. Stats on the box. There you got me. But yeah, we'll have to try it. We have to get the chronograph out and do a video on that too. Now that he had mentioned something about it.
Well, you yelled at me the last time we filmed about the stats on a box.
Right. Can't read the stats on the box. It's not written in stone. It really ain't. But yeah, there's your non-lethals. We'll have to take it out in the field and shoot some raw chickens or a raw turkey with these and see what the damage would really be. And see how loud it would be. I don't think it'd be real loud.
I don't know.
But the noise alone, if someone, if intruder comes in your home and the noise alone from a 12 gauge or a 20 gauge, it's gonna steer them the opposite direction. I mean, you guys be mindful and use what you think, what you should use. I mean, that's just what I would use, the lethal rounds. But I'm not telling everybody to go out there and start shooting everybody with lethal rounds when there's another deterrent out there besides lethal rounds. The non-lethals are good too. If they wasn't good, they wouldn't make them. You know what I mean? So you guys be mindful of what you choose. Do you want them to hurt? Do you want them to bleed? Do you want them to just to laugh at you like 3 days later or whatever you want? But I'm telling you what I would use if someone was trying to come into my home. It'd be the lethal rounds.
I don't know. I think I'd rather my wife shoot the non-lethal rounds. That way if I come home one night late, she gets scared and shoots me through the door.
Right. But I'm kind of curious on the 12 gauge. The 12 gauge, shooting it through Big Bertha. Seeing what the momentum of that would be through a chronograph.
They don't look like you have much gunpowder in them though.
They really don't. I mean, it only goes, the 12 gauge rounds only go 600 feet per second.
Oh, that ain't that
And
much.
I want to run it through a chronograph. Would it actually go 600 feet per second?
I'm guessing 450.
I'm thinking that too. They hype the box up so you guys can buy it and, you know, just make your own judgment.
About 450, I'm going to say. It could surprise me.
I'm thinking 450, 500. I'm not thinking 600. That's just a overkill one that I do believe. Plus that they ain't using the same kind of gun that we use when they load these things up. But they are made in America, the non-lethals. I'm not buying anything else than American-made stuff anymore. I just won't do it. And yeah, like I said, I hope you like this video and the Castle Doctrine and the Stand Your Ground laws. So like I said, Ohio came out with it in 2021. And you guys be safe out there. This is Bill. I'm out of here.